Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games. But first, we need to reveal our dad joke of the day, but my calendar doesn't have it, so I asked my members to comment dad jokes. And Math Rhapsody had the most upvotes. If you boil a funny bone, it becomes a laughing stock. That's humorous. All right, I love the double pun. Cool. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got a bar joke. Okay, we started with a dad joke, and now we have a bar joke. What a rabbi, priest, minister, and a rabbi walk into a bar. All right, bunny shirt. Should I wear a bunny shirt? I don't have one. Dye, whip, sock, peep. Oh, we got peep and egg. It is Easter, so we got an Eastery words here, but probably not an actual Easter category. Egg, gander, hip, rubber bands, look, basin, code, glance. So a peep and a glance, those are synonyms. I know that peep is also the Easter treat, like marshmallow thing. But I really don't think we're going to have an Easter category. What else goes with peep and glance? Like, yeah, you take a look. I was going to say, what are words for look? And then I saw there was actually look. You know, I go through all the words at the start, and I barely remember any of them. It's more for you guys to get acquainted. Let's see. Look, glance, peep, gander. Oh, gander, obviously. And gander is also a kind of duck or goose, which is possibly related to Easter as well. But glimpse. There we go. Rubber bands is interesting. Like things that boing. Things that, I don't know, you can fling. Things that you can like use in your hair. I don't know. Holding things together. Or are we doing wordplay with rubber bands? I don't know. Guess I'll have to think about something else. I thought it would be nice to think about it, but I'm wearing purple today. I wonder if that'll help my purple solve. +2 to purple. Bar, sock, whip, dye, hip. Hip as in cool or hip as in the part of the body? We have dye and bunny. What would bunny go with? Code? Code. I feel like we have a things that category, which rubber band is going to go in, and maybe code, and maybe, I don't know what else, joke, or... I don't know, I'm just getting that feeling that we have a things that, I don't know, things that fling, things that stretch. That joke was a stretch, rubber band stretches. This is a bit of a stretch, isn't it? I feel I want to put like whip and rubber bands together for like they're similar concepts to me, like similar-ish objects. I don't know if you agree, but like I don't know like what I mean. Yeah, I don't know what else would go in there. I'm a little confused here. Egg, dye, things you can do with your hair. Like, I mean, rubber bands and dye are used when like just doing hair, right? I don't think anything else really fits that though. Just a singular sock. So sock can also be like to hit, but just one sock. Foot related things. You can sock and whip can be both like hitting something, hitting someone. Maybe I should think about basin. I haven't thought about basin yet. Basin. It's like the bottom of a valley, right? A kind of valley. I don't know the exact definition of basin. Like what makes something a basin versus a valley versus other things. But I don't think we have to know that. Are we doing wordplay with basin? It's the problem with having this many words left and not seeing an obvious category. I need to be able to pick out the green. I think that'll help a lot. Bar can mean to prevent, to ban. You're barred from entering. Obviously, it's also an establishment where you consume alcoholic beverages. And eat bad food, usually. But like, what else would mean any of that? Is a bar kind of like hold? Like an arm bar, right? There's bar jokes. We had I don't know. I'm like completely lost. Things that crack. I was thinking about eggs. Sorry, there's going to be a long cut there because I just sat there like this, just thinking because I didn't want to waste more of your time. But um, egg, and I was like, you can crack an egg, and then I realized you can crack a joke and crack a whip. So what else do you crack? A code. Okay, things you can crack. There we go. Now, one of these is green, one of these is purple. Can I figure it out? So that got rid of my whip with rubber band idea. Bunny, like what would bunny go with? I'm not sure. Like, does bunny have a meaning beyond the animal? I mean, I know there's phrases like bunny ears. I don't think we have blank ears though. Basin ears, bar ears, hip ears. No. So it's not that. It's funny with the first letter changed. We don't have four that start with B, so it's not that. We have three that start with B. Okay. I thought maybe thinking about bunny would help. Think things that like hop. No, I was thinking about like rubber bands and maybe like flinging. Like that's not really a hop. Um, things that spring. Rubber bands. Do basins have springs in them? Related to spring, maybe. Like really tangentially related to spring. What would be the fourth though? I think I made this one up. Bunny basin. I don't know why. I'm really making this up. Okay, we got to find something better. Sock and shirt. Rubber bands and dye. Is a basin also just like a trough that holds water? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're doing tie-dye shirts. So we need the shirt. We need the basin full of dye. And I don't know, are rubber bands involved? I'm going to try it. Needs for tie-dyeing a shirt. I have tie-dyed a shirt exactly once, and I was probably 9 years old at like summer camp. I don't remember what age I was. Anyway, so that was green, apparently. We've got bunny, sock, bar, and hip. I mean, are we a fill in the blank? It feels like we're a fill in the blank. I don't think we're a things that actually. I think this was the things that I was getting vibes for, even though it's not really a things that. Um, so maybe not. Oh, this was the things that crack. Okay. Anyway, I'm thinking about like hip bone, bunny ears, bunny hop. I think it's hop. Bunny hop, sock hop, bar hop, hip hop. I think that's what it is. Words before hop. There we go. There we go. Got it. That was hard. But no, that was just hard. I'm very happy with my perfect. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. We'll see what they give it. Okay. They gave it a 3.5 as well. Let's check the bot, see how people did. 650,000 games in, 51% solve rate only. 18% got none. It isn't a straight down though. It's a diagonal there. So not as much guessing today. Just I don't know how to describe this one. 1 in 43 for my order. Glimpse, 85%. Got yellow first, of course. Interesting getting tie-dye first. More people got purple first versus blue first. Blue was more purpley. Fill in the blank is always going to be, well, or words before is always going to be purple, but things you can crack could be a purple on another day that didn't have that. I mean, it's pretty even, but the green second is the most common. And then people who lost got only yellow, maybe yellow, green, but mostly only yellow. 97% of people got yellow, though. Like, I mean, having peep in there and gander in there and glance and look, like, it's like, yeah, just put them together. There wasn't a fifth one, so. All right. I think they could have made this puzzle like a 4.5 if they replaced one of these words. I don't know what they would add, what they would change, because it would have to fit one of these categories. But if they replaced one that could also mean to glimpse. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and think about that, but that would have been a really difficult puzzle because you wouldn't be able to lock in yellow. Bunny dye peep egg Easter. You have some people had to try it. Easter egg painting kit. Bunny dye egg. You need a bunny in your Easter egg painting kit. Sure. Dye egg. I'm trying to put dye and egg together. Like, are we dyeing eggs today? What are we dyeing today? Yeah. Okay, I can see all these mistakes are reasonable, somewhat. People are really desperately trying to find the Easter theme, and there wasn't one. Of course. All right. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. Speaking confidently but dishonestly. Oh. Traditional dance at a Jewish wedding. The hora? Is it the hora? Let's find out. Scram. Go away. Go away. Hyundai electric car with a creatively spelled name. It's Ionic. How is Ionic spelled? I'll fill that, and I know it's so not spelled right. Hoops legend with size 22 shoes. Is that Shaq? All right, let's look at the downs. Africa's largest exporter of gold. Ghana. Score that's nowhere near Mensa worthy. Score that's nowhere near Mensa worthy. I don't know. I know some of these letters are wrong. I bet Hora is actually... I'm going to erase Hora. Baghdad's county? No, Baghdad's country is Iraq. Oh, is it just a Q at the end? Oh, because of the IQ. Okay. Oh, Shaq is Q. Low IQ. I missed 2 Qs. Loading area for trucks. A bay? All right. Not too bad. Oh, it was Hora. I didn't have to erase it. Yeah, I forgot that Shaq spells his name with a Q. Been a while since I've seen his name written anywhere. Anyway, two Q endings that could have been C's or K's. Could have been C's. All right. Anyway, I didn't look at all these. Army soldiers for short. GIs. Ooh and ah. Okay. And then speaking confidently but dishonestly is glib. I didn't know glib meant you were being dishonest. I'm gonna look that up. He's being glib is a phrase I've heard before. Of words or the person speaking of them, fluent and voluble, but insincere and shallow. Insincere, I get. Dishonest, I don't. Are there more definitions? No. Let's look at Webster. Showing little forethought or preparation, marked by ease or informality, lacking depth and substance, marked by ease and fluency in speaking or writing, often to the point of being insincere or deceitful. Okay. I feel like dishonest might fit that definition when they included deceitful. But I've never really thought of it as being quite like that. I more think about it as being like sarcastic. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's do Strands. Today's theme is on the hunt. On the hunt. Is it an Easter egg hunt? Easter. Broccoli. I mean, we got peep here. Easter candy? The problem with Easter candy is that it doesn't actually reach the other side. And I was thinking Easter was going to be part of our spanogram. So Easter basket. Easter basket makes sense. And then candy is just one of the words, and so is peep. It's not peeps? Okay. Oh, it's... I was like, how... There was no S. Oh, well. Book. What else goes in an Easter basket? I don't know. I'm Jewish. A bunny. Toys. What is this? Oh, X. How did I not see? I don't know. That's embarrassing. One word left. It's this. Cul calculator. No. Chocolate. Interesting. The Easter basket is kind of baskety shaped. It's nice. All right. I mean, it was almost ranks perfect. I had one extra word. I locked in peep instead of peeps, and that's the kind of thing that I even looked for the S, but I didn't realize I could just go the other way to get an S. And I was actually wondering how, like, why would books cross itself? Because I was like, well, this is going to be books if that's peep, but obviously it was peeps and then book. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? And those are the games for this video. If you'd like to watch Wordle, you can click during the end screen. It'll take you right there. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.